Vocabulary Edition Session 3, starting with letter C. First one, collaborate. It means work together. So opposite of collaborate is disagree. The two countries decided to collaborate on the new trade opportunities. So the two countries decided to work together on the new trade, right? The next one, colleague. I think this is the word you may know previously. Work of art put together from fragments such that we made a photo collage, right? We create a colorful collage using 5 of the photographs, some crayons, and a large color sheet. Crayons means the wax colors. Third one, collate. It's a verb which means examine in order to verify authenticity, arrange in order. Arrange in order is means it means assemble, right? So the opposite of collate is disassemble. She was asked to collate the details of individual sales from each of the departments. So she was asked to examine and to verify or arrange in order. Colloquial is an adjective which means pertaining to conversation or common speech related to, right? Such as conversation, that is informal language or informal speech. So the opposite of it is formal. The language they used was very colloquial and not in any way formal. So exactly the opposite word of formal is colloquial. Colloquy, right? There is an informal discussion. So the opposite of colloquy is silence. I enjoyed the local flavor of the colloquy among the tribes. So it's an informal discussion. They discuss in an informal manner, in a conversation style, right? The colossal is an adjective which means huge. So the opposite of huge is small. The movie he had in mind was colossal epic. So it's an huge. Comatose. It comes from the word coma, and what it refers is a coma, extremely sleepy, and it's an adjective. So the opposite of coma is conscious, awake, awakening, right? For years, he had been comatose and was being given food nutrients intravenously simply by keep his body alive. So he was in coma, so the nutrients had been provided indirectly to keep him alive. Comely is an adjective which refers to attractiveness and agreeable. So the antonym of comely is unseemly, ungraceful, unsafely. I couldn't believe that little Maria, who had been rather unattractive as a child, had grown up to become such a comely young woman. Here, who had been rather unattractive as a child is a relative clause, so we can skip this part and read like, I couldn't believe that little Mary had grown up to become such a comely young woman. It gives a proper sense, but what the relative clause suggests, it gives an additional information to the sentence, so that we can understand is in a more simpler way. That's how this structure works. Comestible is a noun. So comestible means something fit to be eaten. Those fruits which are good to eat, are which are healthy or fruitful to eat, are known as comestible food. Something unfit to eat is an antonym for the word comestible. Faced with the variety of comestible delicacies, we didn't know what to eat and what to leave out. So there are a large number of comestible delicacies. Delicacies means so large number of healthy foods. So they are really ambiguous, or they are really confused to choose which to eat or which to leave, right? So next one is comeuppance. It's a noun form which means consequence, just desserts. It's a result, which means for the amount of hard work he had put in, he hardly gets any favorable comeuppance. Though he had done the work hardly, or he has put his more effort in that work, he hardly gets any favorable consequence. So he didn't get the result as expected, right? The hardly is used in a negative form. is a negative way of representing the sentence. Committee is a noun which refers to the civility, courtesy, is the politeness, or agreeable, or seemly, right? Or decorum, we can also suggest it. So the opposite of courtesy, civility, or comedy is discord. Michael's civility and comedy had everyone smiling and beaming. So this is politeness and gratefulness had everyone smiling. So everybody is feeling really good of his politeness. Commemorate is an honor to the memory. Honor the memory of someone or something. So referring to the honor, the antonym is forget. To commemorate the great man's life, a ceremony was held every year on the date of his death. So we have a special day where we honor to a special persons. So honor the memory of a special person. We can use the word commemorate. Commensurate, right? So it's an equal in extent or equal with each other. It's an adjective form. So opposite of commensurate is unequal, lesser, greater. The letter said that the salary offered would be commensurate with the best in the industry. So the salary provided based on the industry profits. That will be in the equal amount, right? Commodious is spacious or comfortable. Or opposite of spacious is totally there will be a limit of space or cramped. We can call it as cramped. His commodious apartment must have cost him a fortune. So commodious apartment means a spacious apartment with or comfortable apartment. Compact is an adjective which means tightly packed, firm, brief. Loosely slack is an antonym of the word compact. The mobile phones she carried was compact as well as trendy. Is finally the review time for the word we learned today. Let's review it once again. Collaborate, collect, collate, colloquial, colloquy, colossal, comatose, calmly, comestible, communicants, committee, commemorate, commensurate, commodious, and final word is compact. This is all for today. That's fine. Okay.